Becoming a millionaire is no easy task, but it certainly doesn't have to be boring. So, here's the ultimate funny course on how to become a millionaire, infused with humor, life lessons, and maybe a few terrible jokes. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. Lesson 1, dream big, but not too big. To be a millionaire, the first step is to dream. And we're not talking about the "I want to be the next Elon Musk" dream. Let's start with something a little more realistic, like "I want to make $100,000 this year" and go from there. It's important to have big goals, but let's be real, you don't need to be the richest person in the world. Just be richer than the person who thought a golden toilet was a good investment. Dream big, but dream smart. Joke break asterisk. Why don't millionaires ever tell secrets? Because they know how to keep things under wraps, like their yachts in the marina. Lesson 2, multiple streams of income, not just one. You've heard it a million times. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So, let's say you own one basket. It's full of eggs. Nice eggs. But if your basket breaks, you're screwed. Instead, let's talk about diversifying. Start investing in stocks, real estate, or even cryptocurrency. Oh, and don't forget to monetize your side hustle, whether it's blogging, photography, or selling knockoff pet socks on Etsy. Hey, it works for some. Joke break asterisk. Why did the entrepreneur bring a ladder to the business meeting? Because they were trying to climb the corporate ladder. Lesson 3, mindset is everything. Here's a secret. Millionaires don't just wake up and count their cash, they wake up and count their opportunities. Every day, think like a millionaire, and if it helps, throw on a fancy robe or something that makes you feel important. If you believe you can become rich, you're halfway there. The other half is just figuring out how to make money while watching Netflix, but we'll get there in the next lesson. Joke break asterisk. What did the millionaire say when asked about his morning routine? I wake up, have a latte, and then take my fortune for a walk. Lesson 4, leverage technology, because you're not superhuman. You're not an octopus with 8 arms. You can't handle everything. So, use technology to your advantage. There are apps and software for everything from budgeting to investing. Seriously, there's an app for everything nowadays. Need help finding a millionaire mindset? There's probably an app for that. Want to automate your savings? Done. There's even an app that'll tell you when you're spending too much on coffee. But you'll ignore it, right? Joke break asterisk. Why don't millionaires ever get lost? Because they always use the GPS, great path to success. Lesson 5, invest smart, not hard. Investing. The easiest way to make your money work for you, while you work on your beach tan. But let's be clear, investing isn't about gambling. Stop picturing yourself with a cigar, yelling "I'm buying a Ferrari," as you bet on stocks like a 21st century James Bond villain. Instead, make informed decisions. Get to know the market, diversify your investments, and avoid listening to your cousin Greg, who's never even heard of a 401k. He may be fun at parties, but not for financial advice. Joke break asterisk. Why did the investor break up with their bank account? Because it just wasn't deposit enough. Lesson 6, save like it's your job, because it is. Now, let's get to the hard part, saving. A millionaire doesn't just throw money around like it's confetti at a parade. They understand the value of every penny. So, treat your savings like you're in a relationship with it, nurture it, care for it, and don't spend it frivolously. This doesn't mean you can't buy yourself a little treat every now and then, a new pair of socks, maybe, but let's keep the big purchases for later. Invest in assets that appreciate, not depreciate. Joke break asterisk. Why did the millionaire refuse to get a pet? Because they didn't want to deal with doggone expenses. #### Lesson 7, take risks, but don't be reckless. Yes, becoming a millionaire requires taking risks. But please, don't bet your entire life savings on a get-rich-quick scheme involving magic beans. That's called being reckless. Millionaires are great at taking calculated risks. For example, they might invest in a startup that could change the world or open up a small business. But they don't invest in things they don't understand or things that sound too good to be true, like become a millionaire by eating 10 bowls of cereal a day, because who's got time for that? Joke break asterisk. What's a millionaire's favorite game? Risk, but only when it's calculated. Lesson 8, Networking. It's not just for business cards. Millionaires don't work alone. They surround themselves with smart people. The people who will challenge them, support them, and maybe even give them some insider trading tips. Just kidding, don't do that. But seriously, get out there and network. Meet successful people, learn from them, and maybe share a few of your own tips along the way. Remember, your network is your net worth. Joke break asterisk. Why did the millionaire go to the networking event? To connect with success. Lesson 9, don't let setbacks make you sit back. Every millionaire has faced a setback or 2, or 10. Maybe their business didn't take off, or their stock tanked. But you know what they didn't do? Give up. Failure is a part of the process. Don't think of it as an end, think of it as a lesson. If you're not failing, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're just sitting on a pile of money, which, let's be real, is kind of boring. Joke break asterisk. What's a millionaire's favorite thing to do after a failure? Invest in a good comeback. Lesson 10, have fun. After all, you're a millionaire now, asterisk asterisk. Finally, remember why you're doing this. Sure, you want financial freedom, but you also want to enjoy life. Spend time with family, take vacations, and buy the occasional stupid thing like a golden toilet. Just don't let it be your financial strategy. Be wise with your wealth, and use it to live the life you've always dreamed of. But most importantly, have fun along the way. Because let's face it, a millionaire who can't laugh is just a very rich person who's very unhappy. Final joke asterisk. Why do millionaires always know how to laugh? Because they've learned the currency of happiness. So, there you have it. The complete guide to becoming a millionaire with a side of humor. Follow these steps, and remember, be smart, take risks, save, and always keep a sense of humor.